the way I look at it is like the most important thing for me is to help the patients and to do the dentistry. So I'm very blessed to be in a field where not a lot of people have the opportunity to say that they can make a living doing what they love and helping people. It's just, there's very few career paths like that. And unfortunately, a lot of people, especially my colleagues and other doctors, they can't say that all three of those are being checked off. Luckily for me, I can. And so the most important thing for me is that, one, I help the patients because people come here for a reason. No one likes coming to the dentist. People come to the dentist because they have an issue that they want to solve. And most people don't even want to solve it because it's not a fun thing to be here. That's why it's important for me to make sure it's comfortable, try and make it a fun experience, get patients to do what they need to do. And everyone knows dentistry is expensive, and I hate for that to be the barrier. Because a lot of times there's 5 or 6 or 7 obstacles that a patient needs to get through before they can do work. And the last one we always talk about is finance, because I think that's the most uncomfortable for everyone here in the office and also for the patient, especially in today's world. And so, we try and knock down all those obstacles, whether it's fear, pain, the scheduling, discomfort, how long they're going to be off work, if they're going to be missing a tooth in the interim, because dentistry is not a one-day fix for a lot of things. And there's all things that we do, and we try and bend over backwards to make sure that these things are taken care of in the way that we would want them to be taken care of if it was our own mouth. And then it gets to the finances, and that's the worst part, because dentistry is very expensive on our end, and so it becomes even more expensive on the patient end. And like I said, the most important thing for me is to be doing the work and helping the patients, because one, I appreciate being able to help people, and two, I love the fact that the work that we do, I mean, it's gratifying to see a before and after, and it's gratifying to see a patient smile and have confidence again when they first walked in and they didn't. I have lots and lots of stories like that I don't want to bore you with, but that's the best feeling that we have. And so, I know patients a lot of times walk in and we have a Victorian style building, and it's very different. It's a strange and interesting and new type of dental office that most patients don't get to see. And a lot of times their first thought is, well, it's a big office and it's probably an expensive office, so therefore those costs are going to be put onto me, and that's absolutely not the case. Obviously some dentistry is expensive, but my goal is to help patients, whether it's, helping to lower the price or go on payment plans or stage things or however it might be, and we're always here thinking outside the box on ways that we can, get things done. And, we always strive for perfection, but I understand that that's not necessarily possible for everybody. In a world where time and fear and money and all that stuff were no option, great, that would be fantastic. But, we have to work within people's budgets, work within people's expectations, work within people's work schedules. Not everyone can take 2 weeks off to do dental work. So that's my spiel.